Hello. I just wanted to make a little video to explain to, I guess, friends and family about what's going on recently within my little family. And that is that on Wednesday, December 19th, our son Ezra, who's 3, almost 3.5 in February, was diagnosed with autism. And I still don't know a lot about it. I know that what I do know is that it is a cognitive, social, and behavioral disorder. It can be one of those. It can be a mixture of all of them. No two autistic individuals are the same. So it's quite complex. There's a ton of research out there because it's becoming more and more not popular, but apparent in especially younger individuals. It's more likely in boys. And I think that the statistics continue to change, but it's like 1 in 58 or 1 in 68 people are autistic or on the spectrum. Something that I just recently learned is that the spectrum is not linear, rather it is more pie-shaped, and that you can fall into lots of different areas on there, or 1 or 2 areas. Like I said, quite complex. I'm not sad about this. I'm not mad. I'm a little upset that our insurance doesn't cover any of his future therapies. We'll figure that out. But my boy's still my boy. He's still the same kiddo that he was, 3 days ago, before any of this even, well, not any of it came up, but before there was a diagnosis. Personally, my biggest regret as mom was that I missed these things. I kind of missed some of his regressions. I don't know. I just kept telling everybody that, not everybody, but the ones who I talked about it with, that, I just felt like him and I just had a different relationship, a different bond than others who, he didn't have like the social or emotional connection to. So anyway, real quickly, because I'm not looking to make a long video and get too detailed about it, but Ezra started kind of a speech delay between 18 months and 2 years old. Just right after 2 years old, I started looking into resources for the speech delay, and we got set up with Tiny K here in Lawrence. And we started receiving their services at the beginning of March of 2017. And then in May, we got on the wait list at KU Med to have him evaluated for autism. Zach, my husband, was more concerned about it than I was. So, because I'm so glad that he pushed for that, because I wouldn't have. And then who knows where we would be. But anyway, he was put on the wait list in May. I got a call back in November that there was an opening, so we took the first opening in December, and he did amazing at his evaluation. I had talked to someone who had gone through a very similar situation with her son, kind of the same scenario, went to KU Med, so on and so forth. Anyway, I asked her for, if she had any advice for the visit, and I think the best thing that I took away from her advice was to go in expecting the word diagnosis. And on our way to Kansas City, I texted my mom and told her, 2 things. I expect myself to cry, and I expect Ezra to cry. And then, 3 things. And then lastly, I expected a diagnosis. And when it was all said and done, 2 of those 3 things happened. Ezra was diagnosed, and I cried. he did great. He didn't know anything any different. But he really, like, the reason I cried was because I sat there watching my boy do things I'd never seen him do, just really thrive, and for whatever reason I let go of the idea that autism was even a possibility. So then whenever that was the result, you know, I don't know, felt like I let him down, like I let myself down, that I let our family down. But so Wednesday I was kind of down. Then yesterday, well, what was Thursday, I thought that I was just going to take on the world. I was going to get all the resources, all the therapy appointments, all of the steps forward. I was going to get things going. And I did a lot, and I kind of exhausted myself. So now today's a new day, and we're just going to take it easy. I'm not going to worry about anything, actually. I'm not going to read anything on autism or call any doctors or call insurance or any of that. Today I'm just gonna be with my kiddos. But anyway, that's where we are. We're gonna be fine. And he's gonna be great. We're gonna make this work for us, work for him, and just keep him thriving. So that's all I have for now. I haven't made a video like this in a really long time. I don't know whether it's something I'll keep up or not, but I thought that it was at least a way to kind of get out the information that I wanted to get out to people without having to tell the story over a million times. So anyway,